Oke guys, welcome back ke episode 23 dari gameplay Stranding. Nah, kita udah masuk ke chapter 10 Die-Hardman, dimana kita harus balik ke Lake Knot City. Iya, kita harus balik ke Lake Knot City dan buat nyamperin si Fragile biar kita bisa balik ke beach dan bantuin Emily, nolongin Emily dari si Clifford ya. Nah sekarang aku bingung, kita harus bagaimana. Bisa sih. Oke, kita build semua. Di sini kita taruh di back ya. Kita taruh back. Ini kita put on enggak sih? Oh enggak, kita taruh boot clip dulu aja. Oke mantap, equipment kita udah balik ya. Tapi 3 Rex, oh ada yang bawa di motor. Nah, makasih banyak. Oke, sini kita udah jauh banget ya. Ini tinggal mil BT tetap ada ya. Buat BT-nya masih tetap ada. Oh my god, jauh banget. Oke. 7 kilo.
Sam, it's hard. Be advised that chiral density in regions predisposed to strandings has increased dramatically.
Oke.
No doubt the beach is to blame. BTs drawn into our world under these circumstances may be affected in unpredictable ways.
Apa? Kenapa? Unpredictable kenapa ya maksudnya? Oh, ada auroranya ya guys ya. Bisa lewat sini kah? Harusnya bisa ya. Ini 800, ini 1300. Aduh, beda 500 ya. Oke, agak berharapnya bakal ada itu sih. Ya ampun. Nyampe nggak sih dari sini ke sana? Nggak ada. Nggak ada sambungannya guys. Ya udah. Apa boleh buat kita manual? Ya lah. Oh, itu ada mobil dong. Nyangkut juga dia kayaknya. Punya orang. Oh, itu ada mobil juga di situ. Iya, ini mobil orang yang nyangkut sih. Haha. Lucu sih. Nah, bisa kita pakai yang ini buat ini bisa kita pinjam ya. Oke. Kita langsung ikutin jalur sini aja ya. Waduh, kita tembakin dong. Bisa kah kita lewat sini? Oke, target aku itu buat sampai dalam 1 jam ya. Ini ada nih, kita bisa lewat paleontologis di sini. Iya, kita ke atas ya. Ini dari sini ke sana bisa nyampe tuh. Kayaknya. 187, 365. Iya, iya. harusnya
Begin scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
bisa nggak ya?
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Coba kita cek buat dari sini apa
Weapons
bisa
restrictions lifted.
ada yang connect. Oh enggak ya, itu ketutupan.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Aduh, ini saljunya gila. Begitu coba harapannya dari sini kita bisa nyampe ke geologis. Oke, kalau di atas harusnya lebih enak sih. Kita mau kemana-mana. Ya ada obstacle dong. Tapi ya itu membantu sih. Cukup membantu. Apa nih? Deadman.
Sam, do you copy? I've been looking into
Okay.
Clifford Unger and wanted to share my thoughts. To recap, Unger was a U.S. Special Forces operative whose retirement roughly coincided with the death Stranding. After he left the service, he somehow became involved in the early BB experiments. However, he died before they ended. Now, while the circumstances surrounding his death are not entirely clear, I'm beginning to suspect that these battlefields of his are at least partially sustained by his enduring emotional attachments. Anger, resentment, regret. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the BB experiments. That much seems clear given his repeated attempts to steal Lou. Cliff seems to be driven by a compulsion to reclaim our BB, as if that will make him whole again. A compulsion so powerful that he was not only able to drag himself from the depths of hell, but bring a piece of that hell along with him.
Si
One
4
thing's for
prajuritnya
sure,
itu ya.
he's nothing like a BT. We need to know the whole story about his death and his connection to the BB experiments. I'll keep digging and let you know what I...
Oke, thank you, Deadman. Oke, udah lumayan jauh ya. Kita udah sekitar 2 kilometer. Not bad, guys. Oke, langitnya jadi Tosca terus ya di mana-mana. Dari sini kita bisa ke lewat mana ya? Itu apa? Geologis. Itu oh, ada yang bikin sign good work di situ dong. Aku penasaran kalau kita naiknya ke sini harusnya bisa kan?
Beginning scan.
Ke
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
arahnya bener-bener ke
Weapons
ke
restrictions
timur.
lifted.
Ada rumah, kalau bisa aku pinjam. Di sini ada garage, aku mau sih. Structure, no, not structure management. Kita activate terminal. Di sini ada garage. Semoga ada. Nice. Oke. Kita pinjam ya motornya.
Retrieving vehicle. Stand clear.
Nah, tinggal lurus kita. Wah, gila. Ini lumayan ya shortcutnya loh. Ya, ini bisa jadi shortcut. Soalnya tadinya kan kita harus muterin ya. Enak. Tunggu, ini kita bikin biar never hide. Nah, aduh, annoying banget sih. Hujannya gede banget dong, ini badai jadinya. Aduh, kalau pakai mobil ini bakal bisa ditabrak semua, tapi kalau pakai motor harus pelan-pelan. Nice, sampai kita di weather station ya.
Breaches ID. Verifying ID. Weapons detected. All weapons will be weapons restrictions.
Lumayan lah, udah hampir setengah jalan. Atau udah setengah jalan? Oh, udah, kita udah setengah jalan. Nice, nice. Kalau gini bisa nih dalam 1 jam. Apalagi di sana udah ada jalan tolnya. Ah, siapa nih? Deadman lagi.
Sam, you're not going to believe what I found. It's about the BP experiments, their
Okay.
true purpose. According to official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President Strand.
Oh,
Supposedly with the
katanya
primary
perintah
objective
Bridget
of
Strand.
developing PT detectors and preventing void outs. Any advancements that could be applied to the fields of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit. But it turns out that's just a cover story.
Oh,
The
ada
truth is, Sam,
kenyataannya katanya
BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network.
katalis.
They're
Katanya
integrated into
biar
the infrastructure of not for
mempercepat.
that very reason. Every single one you've brought into the fold. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west with the first expedition, carrying out her mother's grand plan, making sacrifice after sacrifice on the altar of progress. President Strand told the people what they wanted to hear and did what she thought had to be done. Also, America could be whole again. And I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our
Oh.
proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin. I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge. I'll be in touch.
Sacrifice katanya. Oke. Kayaknya kita tunggu sampai Deadman ada info baru ya. Sebelum kita tarik kesimpulan. Ya elah. Waduh. Agak sial ya kita. Paling dekat itu ke distribution center yang south of Lake Nep. Oke. Kayaknya tuh deh, kelihatan deh. Aduh, jatuh. Cup. Kalau kita minum oke, tenang. Oke. Waduh. Aduh. Banyak banget. What? Loh, kalau gini sih bakal jauh lebih baik kalau kita lari ya. Loh, ini zonanya sampai mana dong? Oh, oke, aman. Itu barusan nggak bisa sih. Gimana cara lawannya coba? Aduh, jatuh dong. Oh, di sini santai gak sih? Nah. Oke.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear.
Ini kan ada ini replan tapi nggak ada sambungannya, sedih. Ini apa ini? Deep river katanya. Oke, dari sini kita tinggal lanjut ke Bottom River ya.
Sand Porter Bridges.
Nggak cari jalan tol.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sand Porter Bridges.
Oke, kita cek garage ya. Oh enggak, kita paling fabricate truk karena lebih stabil, jauh lebih stabil pakai truk. Oh iya, dan kita perlu fabricate itu tadi ya. Aku kayaknya bawa grenade launcher deh. Terus ini grenade-nya bisa kita bawa nih. Dan juga terakhir apa ya, oh itu blood bag, kita bawa 3 lagi buat taruh di YouTube pouch, karena ternyata aku lupa pasang. Oke, mantap. Buat garage kita udah keluar truknya udah.
Begin scan. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Kita lewat sini bisa, sana bisa, sini dulu deh. Waduh, nah akhirnya sampai di jalan tol, kita tinggal ngebut. Oke, dapat info lagi nih dari Die-Hardman.
Hey, Sam, I see you're coming up on Lake Knot. Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to
Okay.
By the way, I've made more progress. It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BB experiments.
Oh,
But he did so completely unaware of their true intentions. This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody. And after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care. In which case, he would have every reason to... But just because President Strand... No, I think he... Towards you and Amelie and any... And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last Stranding. To bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? There's no time to lose. You have... Though I still don't understand how he... There must be more to their relationship.
jadi Bibi Silu ini anaknya Clifford, kah? Oh, HP-ku jatuh.
Got a moment, Sam? It's about the director. So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's Beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right? Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one. The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider another possibility. What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger? And what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's Beach? If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's Beach?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world,
Waduh.
bringing about a death stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach, one that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's Beach, to exploit its power over every other beach, and trigger the last stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions, which is why you have to stop him.
If Hartman's right, then we're using the chiral network in Amelie's Beach to trigger the last stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam. You've got to make the jump to Amelie's Beach as soon as possible. Get in and get her back. It's our only hope. If you can't, then we're all doomed.
Duh. Akhirnya semua berada di tangan si Sam ya. Sampai juga. Wow. Wow. Itu dia kenapa ya?
When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared.
Oh, kayaknya lagi curhat ke si Lu waktu dulu, karena bener kayaknya Lu itu anaknya.
I had to be there for you,
Itu kan
Mom. No matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't. I had it all wrong. All wrong. make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free. Captain, I need you.
Nah, ini dia si John atau Die-Hardman.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
Oke, nice. Nah, sekarang kita di mana? Si Clifford sih. Episode 11 Clifford Unger. Oke, ini sekarang kita di perang mana ini? Vietnam kah yang kita langsung aja armor plate-nya kita pasang. Buat blood bag kita taruh ya. Oh, itu kelebihan. Ini nih, nah ini kita taruh di left hip. Waduh, kalau lawan Unger sih harus bawa banyak blood bag ya. Waduh. Ini apa ya? Oh, crypto buyer. Aduh. Nah, ini dia. Si Clifford ngerasa ya bahwa si Bibi dan si Sam itu datang. Signature move-nya ya, dia ngerokok dulu. Gila.
I need you. Engage hostile. Oke, ini habis, kita drop aja langsung. Tadi tuh kalau nggak salah kita dikasih assault rifle biasa kan. Nice. We need reinforcements. Move. It's all my fault. Die-Hardman. monster ya, kecil. Ini pun kosong, kita buang. Langsung kita ganti jadi oh ini kosong. Oh maaf, ini yang salah. Gitu ya. Nah ini bisa nih, ini juga kita. Ini kita drop. Ini juga kita drop. Kita makan. Kok nggak bisa makan kereta bayat ya?
I need my baby. Please.
Waduh. Nggak bisa lihat apa-apa ini. Nice. Oke, kita butuh banyak blood pack ya.
We need reinforcements.
My dear baby. I was born to fight. My name,
Mana ya? Kok aku nggak lihat?
Clifford Unger.
Oh itu di bawah.
Draw to cover.
One down.
It's all my fault, baby. I just want you to be happy.
Tuh ada blood pack lagi guys.
I need you, baby.
Itu tuh. Aku lihat ada orang. Sini juga ada kayaknya.
Where's my baby?
Mana nih?
Nice.
Taking fire!
Ini kita drop ganti sama sosok rasu yang baru. Banyak banget dong. No backup for you. Nice, let's go. Oke guys, sorry ya kalau kalian lihat aku jalan nabrak-nabrak. Lagi ngantuk banget.
Baby, we're getting out of here. I promise.
Oh, berebut dong mereka jadinya.
Give me back my baby. Are you Clifford Unger? Who are you? Are you the father? They told me your name was Sam Porter. But you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future.
Jembatanku ke masa depan katanya. Dokteknya bukan sih? Tapi kan dokteknya udah diambil.
Sam, you bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Nah itu si Die-Hardman atau John ya, kita ada panggil dia, ada nama aslinya John.
Wife. I'm sorry. If she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
Oh. Wih, yes, nice. Sistem error. Tunggu.
Sam, are you okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell and emerged an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero. Not far from Port Knot City.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember Victor?
Victor?
He found you lying unconscious by the harbor and brought you inside.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father. He said,
Okay.
give me back my baby.
Impossible. Cliff was born.
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made. It didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
But you said you saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
All right. This message is insurance. In case something happens to me. For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching. I got a little present from Emily. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But
Kenapa itu?
I've
Lu
decided to
kenapa?
play along.
Lihat boneka itu langsung.
You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face. Well, Emily's a blank slate too. No past, no record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Emily in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched her? The original team we sent was divided into two groups. Emily was with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edgenorth City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Amelie was born on the beach.
Wait.
There her ka remained, though her ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her dooms numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Emily, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that. I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Amelie was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out. Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s. And couldn't have children. You see? Doesn't add up, does it?
Jadi
There's
katanya
no way
si
Emily
Bridget
could be
itu
Bridget's
nggak
biological
bisa
daughter.
punya anak. Tapi kalau gitu
So where'd she come from?
Emily siapa?
Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Emily is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Emily is Emily? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the death stranding, then I have to accept her invitation. I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her. One last confession. I'm just a man. No powers, nothing special. Don't have dooms, I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying, I had never tried it. Yeah. I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died. Because all I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
Episode 12 Bridges. Oke.
After he recorded this, the director jumped to the beach. Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie who...
Apa Emily yang apa?
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Luckner, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
Fragile. You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know. I need to tell you something. I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach. Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you?
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their leader.
What?
The terrorist voidouts, the whole extinction agenda. Amelie was behind it all.
Tunggu,
Like how she was.
I know you don't
tunggu.
want to believe it, but it lines up with what Die-Hardman said. Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo demens.
What about Bridget? You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there.
What?
Take a good look at what was.
Dia bilang boneka.
It's the same dog
Tuh
Die-Hardman
kan.
had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
You know who else had dolls like this? Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields. Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach. What she wants and why.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
Kita nggak tahu ya tujuan aslinya si Amelie itu
She's waiting
emang
for you
apa
on the
gitu.
beach. Hurry back east.
Ngomongnya sih kan sebenarnya mau menyatukan kembali orang-orang dan Amerika, tapi agak mulai aneh gitu kan.
Sam, the connection's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you. Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam, this is critical.
Oke. Kita harus bawa cryptobiote buat si Fragile ya, biar balik lagi dia sehat lagi. Oke. Tuh, tadi ada emailnya junk dealer gak sih? Oh, dasar. Si junk dealer sama si Kyle artis itu, mereka itu ya sempet pisah rumah kayaknya, walaupun mereka udah nikah. Terus sekarang mau balikan ceritanya. Iya. Oke guys, episode kali ini sampai sini dulu aja ya. Di next episode kita harus bawain cryptobiote buat Fragile. Nah, terus kita jadinya belum tahu nih sebenarnya yang mastermind itu siapa. sebelumnya kita pikir itu Higgs, atau setelahnya kita pikir itu Clifford, tapi ternyata katanya itu Emily. Nah, nanti kita cari tahu lebih lanjut. Makasih buat yang udah nonton. Jangan lupa like, comment, subscribe, dan see you in the next video. Bye bye.